Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. We are in Bible study video 3. We are in a different book. We are in the NIV, but we are in the book of Revelations. We'll be in the NIVs through next year too, when we do the Old Testament and the Psalms. So, right now, though, we are in the book of Revelations. We are in chapter 4. We're doing verses 1 to 11, which is really all of chapter 4. So, let's jump in. The throne in heaven. Now remember, this is the Apostle John the evangelist. And this is his vision while he's in the penal colony on Patmos. Chapter 4, verse 1. After this I looked, and there before me was a door standing open in heaven. Wow. And the voice I had first heard speaking to me, like a trumpet, said, "Come up here, and I will show you what must take place after this." At once I was in the Spirit, and there before me was the throne in heaven with someone sitting on it. And the one who sat there had appearance of jasper and carnelian. A rainbow resembling an emerald encircled the throne. Jasper and carnelian are sort of so jasper can come in a bunch of different colors, but most commonly is red. Reddy orange. Carnelian basically is a reddy orange. It doesn't come in a whole bunch of different colors. There might be some yellowy there too, just to give you, it's a red-skinned person. Red orangey skinned person sitting on a throne. Now it's also a vision, so let's just keep that in mind. Surrounding the throne were 24 other thrones, and seated on them were 24 elders. They were dressed in white and had crowns of gold on their heads. From the throne came a flash of lightning, rumbles, and peals of thunder. Before the throne, 7 lampstands were burning. These were the 7 spirits, or sevenfold spirit, or the sevenfold spirit. That has a term. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Not that it would feel like any time passed for you. It's called Rahaz Manesh, the sevenfold. I had to go look at that. The sevenfold. All right. Okay. So we're on verse 6. Also, before the throne, there was what looked like a sea of glass, clear as crystal. So this is quite a place. A giant palace room with a floor made of crystal, a rainbow resembling an emerald encircling the throne. So emerald floor around the throne, but clear as crystal as the rest of the floor. I mean, my design end of construction is visualizing. In the center around the throne were 4 living creatures, and they were covered with eyes in the front and the back. The first living creature was like a lion, the second was like an ox, the third had the face like a man, and the fourth was like a flying eagle. Okay. Each of these 4 living creatures had 6 wings and was covered with eyes all around, even under his wings. Day and night, they never stopped saying, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come." So in the middle of this throne room with the crystal floor, in front of the emerald floor, is Ezekiel's chariot. And it's playing music all day long in the throne room. Whenever the living creatures give glory, honor, and thanks to whom sits on the throne and who lives forever and ever. The 24 elders fall down before him who sits on the throne and worship him who lives forever and ever. They lay their crowns before the throne and say, "You are worthy, O Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power. For you have created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being." That's quite an imagery. It's very vivid imagery. So I find it's very distinctive. I mean, that is Ezekiel's chariot in the Old Testament. We'll get into that next year on the channel. When I read to you about Ezekiel's chariot, that's how you'll know it's Ezekiel's chariot, because that is exactly like it's described. So John the evangelist got to see Ezekiel's chariot in a vision. That is along with the vision of a throne in heaven and all of these people. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, let's remember as we go out about the world today that the more faith you have in the on high, the more you're going to get tuned in to that, him and the love that he offers, the more you're going to get to see the most amazing things in your life that you thought you could ever possibly see. And that, my friends, is something to look forward to. So until tomorrow, friends.